Welcome back, everybody. My name is Grace, or Gibby, and today I'm coming in with a review of the first Rainbow Festival event. So this is release week near the end of June 2023, and I'm going to just be going through it. So you can read the This Week text. Embark on a vibrant new journey through the enchanting Rainbow Path Festival and Adventure Quest, where colors come alive and pride shines bright. Join the celebration of diversity, love, and equality as you immerse yourself in dazzling quests, unlock fabulous rewards, and embrace the magic of unity. I'm a big Pride enjoyer. I'm a Pride fan, so I'm happy about all that. But there's also been the release of the summer season limited time shop. Now, the Coral Glaive and Summertide G and the Summer's Edge, I believe all of these are pretty much non-items. They're just boring items. I'll see what they do real quick. Okay, so these items are actually slightly interesting. Summer's Edge is a melee Earthlight compression weapon. Summertide G is just a 20 proc magic staff. But the Coral Glaive has a click skill, which has a chance to paralyze for 2 turns, which is kind of interesting. But none of these are really meta pickups or anything. Oh, it's a token item. You hate to see it. Okay, well, let's see what these items are. The waterproof sunblock and the high SPF sunblock. This magical sunblock can boost your resistance to water damage or boost your outgoing water damage. It can also let you blast your foe with the side of the buffed beach bod to burn them. Okay. And this is the same for light. So I would assume, I haven't looked at the subs yet, but I would assume these miscs toggle between giving plus 20% light damage and plus 20% water damage, and then cutting incoming water damage and light damage in half, and probably with a click burn skill. I'll look at the subs if they're out. Hold on. Okay, so I paused the recording, went and checked the subs, and so they give 50 endurance and charisma. I was right about the resistance and damage. But their skill is actually a really overcharged burn at a minus 20 save, so it costs 674 SP to just burn the hell out of the foe. I don't know what power the burn is. I think it should be power, hold on, I can calculate it, BRB. Okay, I calculated it. It should be a power 10.1 burn for 3 turns. So that's a pretty nutty burn, but it's not quick cast, obviously. But yeah, that's pretty nutty, actually. Wow, okay. And then faces. I'm just going to show these because some people ask about my face sometimes. This is one of the faces I use, the Summertime Female. Right now I'm using a Demon Scout because it just came out. But of course, there is a painting for this. You know damn well I'm going to be purchasing this. Hold on. I'll show you guys my vault. Yeah, I got a lot of Academy weapons. Sorry about that if you guys missed them. I just kept getting them, even after I stopped going for them. I think it was bugged to like check your activity more than it actually claimed it did. But whatever, no big deal. Yeah, let me reorganize my paintings as well. Actually, I'll do it later. How do I feel about the sunblock miscs? I think they're pretty good miscs. It's a bummer that they're tokens, because I would have loved to show you the burn. But they are going to be really expensive. I do just think having a cheap defensive misc with End and Charisma is going to be pretty nice for some players. Some players are really going to enjoy that. For me, I think I'd only really use it offensively because I like lower upkeep miscs for defense. But that's just my take. Okay. Oh, we got a little text bomb. Okay. The people of lore have understood the importance of equality for a long time. They fight for unity in a galvanized world where anyone can be a hero. The fight for unity galvanized a world where anyone can be a hero. In defiance of past tyrannies, it is widely decided that all are born equal before the trials of the future. However, even this world has felt a certain burden for years, with Erebus manipulating entire dynasties and entropy reigniting old conflicts. The freedom and time to be oneself has felt in short supply of late. They hurt more than adventurers. They were a storm casting a great... Wait a minute. They hurt more than adventurers. They more like more people. It took me a minute. They were a storm casting a great shadow over all the people of lore. Now, however, that storm has finally cleared. At its end, the people have forged a rainbow of their own to celebrate the hard-fought right to live. The right to live as yourself and not just for survival. The right to love who you will and take a lifelong journey of learning to love yourself. You have been invited to help inaugurate a holiday where our differences are celebrated and you would come to form a path to a more loving future. Welcome to the Rainbow Path Festival. A lot of people, a lot of homophobes, let's be clear, say no pride in my video game, but whatever, man. Whatever, dude. Like, I'm all about it. Let people be happy, you know? No, this is wonderful. It's just that I saw how much you're spending on tickets to all the shows. Come on, we're adventurers. We could have scored entrances for some work. They love us here. Kitty cat, come here. That was my cat, in case you didn't hear her meowing. I'm not just delusional. It's fine, Trish. This way we get to spend the whole day enjoying ourselves, and you don't get to overcompensate your sham shenanigans by only getting yourself the cheapest things. I just feel bad letting you spend so much for both of us. Come on, let me show off a little in the arena, and I'll get some fight money to chip in with you. You don't need to be so nice because I'm not getting gigs lately. Why is there an arena at a Pride event? Why is there a fighting arena at a Pride event? Like, what? Huh? No, I'm not going to just gloss over this. Who thought that was a good idea? Lorekeeper, I'm pretty sure you wrote this dialogue. What's going on? Huh? Okay, moving on. There's a fighting arena at the Pride event. Holy heck, shut up, Trish. It's not about money. I'm trying to be nice because I love you. Oh my god, I said it. Dun dun dun. Oh my god, oh my gosh, I can't even read this. I thought you were my last friend since the Paladins, and I wanted to ask you out more than I had money, but I thought you were just being polite. Because I knew I had a crush on you, now I admit it, I have a crush, what do I do? Dun dun dun, just a little bit of romantic drama. I can get with a little silly romantic drama. Well then, glad we queued up ahead of them. She's going to be stuck like that for a while. I'm happy for them, though. I guess all it takes sometimes is the right occasion for the words to come out. Albert, you popped the question while I was knee-deep in corn slide, and you didn't realize I was stuck until after I said yes. You wouldn't know the right occasion. I couldn't help it. You looked so rugged, but moved. You seemed so sensitive about the old silo breaking, the way the light caught your eye. I don't know if I can... I'm not a farm enjoyer. I had corn in my eye, I was crying, then crying laughing. You made my day, you beautiful dummy. Come on, I want to catch that alchemist speech before I beat you at the pie contest. The pie contest. I'm a pie enjoyer. I like pie. Here's John. This dude is in Darren. He's the innkeeper in Darren, for anyone who doesn't know. Why, hello there. If it isn't you, and you're fabulous as always. Welcome to the Rainbow Path Festival. I'm so glad you got here early. Good morning, John. I was worried I'd be late with the size of the crowd. Everything is running so smoothly. Usually get way more of a jam with a lot of very happy people in one place. Indeed, it's the most respectful crowd I've had the pleasure of serving. I'd bet my ears that they've had too much trouble to want to start any, though I wouldn't want to be the poor bandit that does. Adventurers are like celebrities here, so troublemakers won't just meet their match. They'll have a whole crowd of cheering festive head-bonking. Speaking of which, let's get you through the VIP entrance. We've got a musical festival and more culinary expos than I can shake my tail at. Getting started, so it'd take you ages to reach the stage through normal entrance, and you don't want to hit the night queue. Darkovia is attending in force and in style. Did Darkovia ever, resolve their conflict? I haven't caught up on that lore. What if, a bunch of vampires and werewolves just go at it and go to town? That'd be kind of funny. Well, in world, it would be kind of funny in the lore. You wouldn't believe how much of a sordid history of arranged marriages and stuffy conformism Erebus put those people through. A whole lot of people there feel like they only now get to be themselves without worrying about running afoul of that shady schemer. We're all chasing the rainbow at the end of our personal storm, but they? Woo-wee, if you think this queue is big, my Darkovia catering crew is bigger. We've got to get you your own show already. With this many adventures, we just had to get an arena in place. So there is an arena at the Pride event. It wasn't like a misstep. There's an arena at the Pride event. I saw that in the invitation. Let's get, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it at all, man. Okay, I saw that in the invitation. Let's get going. I can't wait to see what you're working on. I'll help you set it up. You needed help with the inauguration, right? Set up. Oh, I am so sorry. Someone must have sent you the regular invitation. The arena is fully staffed and enchanted, just waiting for the perfect celebrity feature to kickstart it. Okay, so they have an arena. All right, I'm gonna drink some water. Hold on. Well, so they have an arena. Um, Fabulous, isn't it? And it's all yours for the day. We'll set you up with a proper challenge whenever you can attend. First, though, let's have some warm-up matches while the crowd rolls in. I mean, whatever, I guess. I turned on all my toggles already on the armor, and I've got the BTH potion, just in case you guys are curious as to what I'm going to use to go to town on these people. I'm still a little peeved about this whole combat arena thing. Like, I just, it's just a little silly, I think. Like, like, um, like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, who thought this was a good idea? Look, it's literally a bandit. It's literally a bandit. They were just talking in the quest about how they didn't want any bandits to start trouble, and like, there's a bandit in the arena. Isn't he, by definition? Aren't they, by definition, starting trouble? Like, man, the lore implications of having a combat arena at a Pride event. I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird, man. See, a ghost at a Pride event, like, that's okay. I'm okay with that. Um, like, ghosts are kind of silly. They're kind of fun. Oh, what am I going to cast against this guy? Probably just Destruction Burst. Yeah. Um, a Gog. A triple Gog. They brought 3 Gogs to the... No, like, I'm done. I'm finished. Whatever. I don't think these guys can kill me, can they? Do they do really low damage? Per hit. Maybe I should have brought out Chiaro Symbiote, just in case. I think it's in my active inventory. Yeah, it is, but either way. I gotta blow these guys up before they stop lagging my screen, man. My computer's heating up. Goddamn. But overall, aside from the whole, like, ridiculousness of having an arena in a Pride event, I'm enjoying the quest. There's some nice little dialogue. Like, it's a bit of romantic fluff, so not everyone's gonna like that, but, I'm okay with it. Welcome one and all. How was that for a flashy intro? This is the hero peak performance from one of Babylon's most famous adventurers. Make sure you've brought enough snacks because you won't want to look away from what comes up. Celebrity show match. We bring you an exceptionally well-traveled menace. We've all heard the stories, and we don't know which ones are true either. Let's hear it for... Sorry to interrupt. Oh, hi, everyone. You're looking good. Much better than the challenger just brought to my medical tent. So, see, like, I'm killing people in the middle of a Pride event. Like, I overkilled that, those Gogs. I overkilled those Gogs by, like, 2k HP. They're dead. Like, I committed murder at a Pride event. Seems a lot of different people got guest invitations because no one filled in the surname. And they all decided to make a Steve party, eh? Okay. One thing led to another, and now the only Steve actually up for fighting is currently in bed with a stubbed brain. It's a pretty common injury. Should be okay in a day. Okay, so they'll be okay. Never mind. I haven't killed anyone yet. Not like what would have happened if they'd landed a couple of centimeters to the left and hit their occipital lobe. I once saw someone who... Okay. So, Steve, I'm not clearing them to fight for the next day or so. I can't do it in good conscience. Okay, so the battle is canceled. Oh, come on. I bet there's still plenty of folks who could fill in. Heck, I could. Gives me a chance to meet the hero and get to know her by something other than how well she breaks ribs. Seriously, you would not believe how many times the Guardian brings someone in with the exact same fracture pattern on their 4th through 9th ribs. Just enough to cause pain, not enough to puncture any organs. Listen. Alright, the lore implications of this are very confusing, but we've even got ice packs and painkiller charms in bulk to save money. Elm came up with that, my coworker. Okay, so Elm Lamoglin. Great guy, don't invite him to karaoke. I don't think I got your name. All right, I'm Medea, doctor at the Sun Street Clinic and the volunteer medic for the party. Nice to meet you. Love the armor, by the way. Looks great on you. We should probably get to fighting before I get distracted again. I bet my patients would listen more if they see these big biceps aren't just for hugging. It's punching. I mean, I'm punching you now. Okay. Okay. Fight Medea for fun, put on a good show, and win the standard rewards. Medea and you will go all out against each other in battle for glory and a cool title. You know we're doing a challenge battle. I haven't gotten spoilers yet, so for the whole quest, I've been live reacting. Maybe a little too much live reacting. Boss boost. Okay, so no freedom. Interesting. Medea is taking a break from treating patients and working out against you with a sparring match. Whatever happens to first, do no harm. Okay, so strength, intellect, and endurance. Water monster, who is weakest to light, wind, and water, or strongest against light, wind, and water. I've got the battle log open because this is a challenge mode fight, and apparently it was like bugged for 2 days, so I assume it's pretty complicated. But water. Okay, do I have my barrier from Necro? 801 barrier. Casual, basically a hack, honestly. Okay. Casual 100 damage. So she's weak to earth, so I could actually sit in this spellcaster armor because its attacks are auto hit and they seek between earth and water. And auto hit means I can stack Multi-Maul, Gorakma, and Legion Fenrir. Yeah, so I think that's actually what I'm going to do. Let me get some SP first. Hold on. Okay, that should be good. Yeah, okay. Let's see what happens. Unerring nature. Oh, backlash from nowhere, apparently. Okay. Let's look at what happened in the battle log. Oh, I can't even read that. So I healed 170 HP. Medea rolled a 95 against a 64 for a successful hit. This was during my turn, actually, I think. Hold on. Okay. So I'm taking light backlash, and now they're attacking with light damage. Okay. Luckily, I had the Earth of Osiris equipped, but I was right. So I would guess that wind is the next attack because the weakest resistances are light, wind, and water. So let's take a chance. Let's take a chance on that. See if I'm right. Academy pack. Boost to that. Do I have a wind misc? No, I don't think I do. That's fine. I am going to use, let's see, Earth, Energy, or Darkness. I am going to use Lore Master's Tome and use the Ugly, which is Twilly's spell. Should be a high hit count Earth spell. Oh, and I take Water Backlash. Okay. So the Backlash and the... the outfit changes. I think. Hold on. So now I'm going to be taking light damage. So let's use Angelic Robes, Mana Crystal Defender, and let's see if I'm correct. I don't even know if I'm correct. Maybe it's Element Seeking. Oh, now I'm taking wind damage. Okay, is it just Element Seeking? Is there a color change happening? Is it this dumpling? Is this dumpling changing color? Let's see. I gotta get a notepad out. Hold on. So the first turn was water. The second turn was light. And the third turn was water. And then the fourth turn was wind. Let's write this down. Water, light, water, wind. So presumably, the next attack should be water. So I'm going to use Grakma again. And this time use Healing Branch. Is my Arcane Amp still up? It is. 0 turn duration means that it's up for one more turn. Let's see if there's any color change on their outfit. Is there a color change? I don't see one. Okay. If the pattern is 5 turns, it should be a light attack next. Angelic Robes, Mana Crystal Defender. Damn, okay. I guess if it's a water attack, I'm kind of... Okay, we're just going to hope that it's a light attack, and we're going to use... I'm actually going to use Mana Regeneration. See how much mana I can get back. Okay, so light next. So it should be water again next turn, then wind. So I'm going to see if I can continue this little train of healing I've been doing. Okay. Also, I've just got my little berserk guy going. Okay, so water next turn. Should be wind this turn. This isn't a spellcaster lean armor, so I think I'm just gonna swing on him with... let's see. Maybe I'll just actually draw mana or use Mana Regeneration. There we go. Okay, full mana again. Okay, so I think I've got the pattern. So next attack should be water. So it's like water, then light, then water, then wind, then water, then light, then water, then wind. Okay. So back to Fall Dryad form. And again, since the skill is auto hit, I can go full berserk on them. Is there a point? Yeah, the damage cap is pretty high, so there is a point. Unerring Nature. Oh, but I forgot the backlash, or the counterattack type thing. Like a fighting games character. That was water damage. Okay, so light will be next. Angelic Robes. This time, I don't have enough accuracy for all that, so I'm going to go Erd of Osiris. Oh, I'm not wearing a light shield. That's why I took so much damage last turn. I wasn't wearing a water shield. Okay, I didn't mean to do this, but whatever. It seems like the backlash is unrelated to the amount of damage I deal. So maybe it's more like, cast a spell to remove affliction. Hold on. Okay, Medea cast a spell to remove an affliction. It must have been the Berserk affliction, because I haven't really inflicted anything. Medea propels a massive healing spell, overwhelm her with attacks of the correct element, or stun her to interrupt her. I don't know what the correct element is. Was I supposed to be watching the colors? Damn, okay. This is getting pretty tricky. Let's, or stun her. I think I should just stun her. I mean, I have Time Gauntlet, but that kind of seems like cheating, no? Queen's Crown. This has a pretty good chance to succeed. Royal Corgi. Spotter Drake. Necromancer. I would love some luck, actually. Do I have any miscs that give luck for my infliction? I don't seem to, no. Maybe Urt does? No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, I guess in that case, while I'm here, I'll just use a healing spell. Yeah, okay, this looks good. So the Corgi did not, go off. All right. Okay. I wish I'd known what element to hit with. I'll go back and watch the recording after I'm done with this fight. And let's see. So that was water. So next is going to be light, I think. It's either light or wind, but I forgot which one, honestly. So, oh, I think it's going to be wind next. Let's just use a healing spell, even though I'm not in a spellcaster lean armor. Should be okay. Fairy Godmother for my mana. And Fountain of Life. Yeah, not the best healing spell, but... So, there's also a permanent accuracy and damage buff. Okay, so wind next. I think we can just keep doing the same thing, except next time I have to make sure I land the stun, or don't inflict statuses. So, we've got options, but... Yeah, so the backlash seems to be the same, whatever amount of damage I do. Yeah, something's changing on the outfit. I just can't tell what it is. I don't know. I should take a screenshot and like compare side by side. But either way, we are struggling. We are certainly struggling against this boss. So credits to the game design. I'm very much enjoying it. Let's see. Let's see if we can keep this up. Oh, that killed me. How low is my HP? Ah, okay. Is what it is. All right. I'll get set up for round 2. Let's see if there's a checkpoint. Oh, there's a checkpoint. Okay. So, let's just get right into it. And I'll be a lot better prepared this time because I know the attack pattern. So, Fall Dryad form, Celtic Wheel, Multi-Maul, start battle. Also, the challenge mode removed my guest. I guess that's copy code left over from Entropy, because previously you could bring the Entropy guest into the challenge mode, and then you basically like beat the challenge mode, but it was just like the normal mode. So I guess they fixed that and then left that in for this mode, since it's pretty much a copy paste. Okay, so this backlash has a accuracy hit, and the damage is, because I know the attack pattern, cast a spell to remove an affliction. It must have been the Berserk Infliction. Okay. Next up is going to be light. And so the thing about the backlash, or I'll just call it backlash, even though it's like some other effect. The thing about the backlash is that it is... The backlash is of the next element in the rotation. So during the light and wind rotations, it's with water. What? Am I tripping? Okay, whatever. Let's just... Okay, whatever. I'm gonna just draw mana. I hope they're attacking with light now. Now it's wind. Did I just miss the rotation? Whatever. Well, now we know it'll be water. So Fall Dryad form, Celtic Wheel, Grokma, just like I want, and then Multi-Maul. And then Unerring Nature. Maybe this is what my rotation will be. I attack on the water turns, and then I removed an affliction. Okay, so the mana drain is from removing the Berserk effect. That's interesting. So next is going to be light. And Healing Branch, I'm going to just go to town. Fountain of Life, keep my HP up. Yeah, I feel like something's changing on the outfit, but I can't tell what it is. Either that or it just has like a buggy look. So now we're in... Now we're on wind damage. I'm going to use mana regeneration, keep my resources up. And so I'm just going to whittle the boss down like this. I might end up speeding this portion up, actually, because this fight is getting pretty...
Now that's a lot of damage!
Pretty old, pretty repetitive. Okay, apparently I can't count to 3. Hold on. Let me check the battle log. Yeah, okay. I just miscounted the turns and didn't notice. Um, whoops. So the backlash is the same element as the main attacks. Massive healing spell. It looked blue. The healing spell looked blue, so I guess water? Should we try water? But I'm a little bit low HP to be risking it, you know? So it should be a light attack next turn. So a Lyre of Osiris. Do I have a water multi-hit? Not exactly. Let's see if I can get a Shadow Feeder pendant turn. Let's use Healing Branch, because that's my best multi-hit for water. Purifying Surge. I don't know if that worked, but I guess we'll take it. Let's try it again. That was 6 hits, so if it was an interrupt effect, that should work. I suspect it won't work. You managed to attempt to disrupt her still, but your attacks were absolutely the wrong element. Okay. So it's probably energy, earth, or darkness. So the buff went through, but the healing didn't. Okay, fair enough. Let's see, what element did they just attack with? Huh, okay. Should be water next, if I've been paying attention correctly. Am I really going to go offensive this turn? Yeah, why not? Why not? Oh, it's water this turn. I'm in trouble. Oh no, I'm right actually. Never mind. Okay, so it should be light next turn, or is it wind? I think it's wind. Let's hope it's wind and use mana regeneration. If it's light, I probably just die here. It was wind. Okay, it's huge. Back to water. Back to water, and we go hard. Oh, what is this backlash damage? Oh, no, 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 no. I got high rolled on. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. It's all okay. Arcane Amplification to boost this healing. Make sure to have a light shield. Don't mess that part up. This should be like at least a 1k heal. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine, guys. Don't panic. Don't panic. Channels a massive healing spell. Correct element to stun or overwhelm. Okay, we're going to go for Shadow Feeder again. Let's hope we get lucky. Love to see it. Put this hoe on mana, perhaps. So I'm going to go multi-maul for damage, I think. Yeah, I've got enough accuracy. We're going to try dark damage this time. Actually, maybe I'll just try to kill the boss. What am I saying? What's the damage cap? 300? 21? But if I kill the boss, I won't know what element... Okay, it's a 33-minute video. We're killing the boss. Okay, so difficult boss. Difficult boss, to be sure. I haven't figured out the element of the spellcast that you need. I can still hear them cheering from here, and good reason. Actually, let me just forget the dialogue. Very cool fight. I like that the rotation was easy to pick up once you pick it up. Like, yeah, you can get dogged by it the first couple times, but, it's just water one element, water the other element. Entropy was kind of hard to guess at first, but I like this. The boss damage and difficulty felt pretty solid. I was using pretty OP gear, and I still had some trouble. Yeah, pretty cool. That kind of surprised myself. I got the idea when the announcer was apologizing. I figure everyone and their mother tries to prove themselves by taking on you already, so it wasn't my first thought. But, well, it's just kind of rude, you know? Also, I did not mean to imply that I hug my patients. I didn't imply that. That'd be totally inappropriate. I'm fully compliant with ethics gains. Blah, blah, blah. That was fun. Don't mention it. Thank you for being the first person to be reasonable about that. Made up for one heck of a first impression. Did you study at Darren? Did John recruit you? Yeah. Although he invited me to the transmutation seat at the Arcane Expo, the other side of the festival. I'm more of a generalist than a full-blown wizard, though, so I can't really stick to it. Took my entire life to get to that point. Referenced a friend as a doctor instead. Transmutation project, pilgrimages. Oh, okay. I think we're getting the gender update. I ran some clerics that have been going on pilgrimages, offering a spell that permanently alters a humanoid to match their essence. It's somewhere in between self-image and a mental anima framework, so it can take some work to get where someone is happy with the result, but I knew I had to figure out an arcane version. That sounds incredibly complicated, but it could help a lot of people. Oh yeah, it's really intricate. I thought it broke all sorts of laws on conservation of energy and transmutative inertia. Living transformation is temporary, it snaps back to the original form once the spell ends. But this ancient spell is based on a more thorough version of the transmutative difference of essence. Yes, kitty cat, I am petting you. She's being a little needy. Under which the transformation does snap back to a humanoid form, guided by the subject's self-image. So I thought, oh heck, I need this. It's super exhausting, and self-image is an evolving part of identity throughout the patient's life, so patients may need to be able to return, but I was able to make it less tiring for them. So you reverse engineered an arcane version of permanent humanoid essence transmutation process thanks to your medical knowledge. That's amazing. Warlock had one of the first. I should be going. There's someone I've been wanting to meet here, but she's been going through some seriously rough times, so it might take some convincing. Plus, I'd like to get some cardio in afterwards. It's wonderful to meet you. Hope I can see you again soon. You're a great listener. See ya. So that sounded like changing humanoid essence. That sounded like the gender update. Between like having more than just male and female, which I'm a big fan. I'm a fan. Oh, the token well is running dry, people. The token well is running dry. That's all we'll say. That's all we'll say. But we're buying, you know damn well I'm buying this painting. I'll buy them all, baby. Except the void bosses. Those are much more debatable. Let's check a tokens tome. Didn't they say the tome wasn't going to be tokens? I guess people are buying them if they're all tokens. Prism Heart Tome. This tome is wielded by geomancers focused on the prismatic properties of crystals. It can unleash a myriad of spells, inflicting prismatic burn, poison, or creating a shield to reduce damage for you. Pris Burn is a really good status. Damage reduction, Ellie shields are a really good status. Flat damage reduction is really good. This tome is probably kind of heat. And oh, wow. I might have to drop 6K on this before Black Friday. Just look at this thing, man. Wow. Okay, that's a beautiful, beautiful tome. I'm going to give them a pass, even though it's tokens, which is kind of cringe. But look at that art, man. Prismatic Vanguard. A masterful spear created to celebrate a champion of the Rainbow Festival. This weapon can activate to inflict harm damage and prismatic burn. Call me crazy. Is this not a clone of the Kaisa weapon? But isn't the Kaisa weapon also energy? But it's a 100 proc, so it's fine. No, jokes, but isn't the Kaisa weapon also okay? But it's rainbow, so it's fine. Okay, screw it. I'm gonna just buy all of them. I'm at 1.1 bill gold anyway. Do I have space? Yeah, I have space. Okay, so let's see if these weapons are actually clones of the Kaisa weapon before I go crazy. But I'm not going to buy the tome just yet. Actually, I'll buy a low-level version of the tome. How about that? Not enough tokens. God damn, bro. I'm really running dry. 40-minute video, by the way, but let's go 700. Why not? But I hope you guys are here for the ride because this has been pretty interesting so far. Pretty interesting. I'm going to pause while I get all these items to the top of my inventory. Hold on. Okay, so we're back with the weapons in the inventory. And I figured Thunder Bride would be a good contrast. So I changed to a Strength, Dex, Intellect so I can use them all. Okay. So it is a clone of Kaisa. Let's see if it's the same power. Seems about the same power. Yeah, 4-turn burn. That was Prismatic Vanguard, I think. Yep. Prismatic Crescent. Okay, it looks sick, but it's a clone of Kaisa of the same element, which does feel kind of bad. So I would have to fault them for that. So the magic weapon is pretty good as well. Or this is the ranged version. Oh, wait a minute. Are they both? Did they copy both the same items? Hold on. Is this one magic? Ah, no, they're both magic. Ranged. Okay, so they made an error. They made a bug. Because the Vanguard is supposed to be ranged. And the Glory is... Wait. Okay, so it's 3 ranged weapons. I'm not quite sure about the significance of 3 ranged weapons. But, so something's up. I'll have to check the info subs in a second here. But let's see the Pris Heart Tome. This is the level 10 version. Rhinestone Ritz. Summon forth a prismatic blast that deals earth damage and intends to inflict an impotent prismatic burn on your foe. Costs normal MP cost. Summon a barrage of butterflies to batter your foe. They'll deal earth damage and attempt to inflict a draining poison. So a siphon poison. An Ellie shield based off the enemy's earth resistance. Oh, this is going to be OP. This is going to be OP. Okay, hold on. Chroma shield. It's quick cast, by the way. Quick cast. I gotta delete that clip because this shows that the tome doesn't have an out leveling penalty. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Okay. Anyways, ignore everything. Draining poison. Let's see what happens. Oh my god, look at the animation. That was sick. It endures the worst of the butterfly battering. Alright, dickhead. Alright, buddy. Alright, no more status resistance for you, buddy old pal. Rhinestone Ritz. Dude, who animated these spells, bro? Yo! Oh my gosh. I want to see what the raw power of the prismatic burn is. Hold on. Let's leave the prismatic burn resets. Also, the weapon, it looks sick, man. It looks sick. Visually stunning. Sort of like myself. Visually stunning. Visually stunning. Also, like 7 hits? 7 hits or something? Let's count. Let's count on this next attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. How is it resisting this? I win major, I lose minor. And I've got like a 30 downturn because of the level. Okay, fair enough, actually. Prismatically burn. So a 7-round 0.7 power Pris burn. That is a high potency of prismatic burn. I think it's actually more potent than Shen Ya's in terms of raw power added, I'm pretty sure. So this is the fastest way to stack prismatic burn. Over a long duration, admittedly, 7-turn duration, but still, important to know. And then Flutter Free, I just love this spell, dude. It's a power 2.5, 4-turn duration poison status. So again, this is the level 10 version, so all the numbers are way lower than you'd expect at max level. But yeah, it also, at max level, it'll have a skill that gives an Ellie shield. It probably won't work because of the out-leveling penalty. But, okay. So it's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts. Really good tome. Shame that it's tokens. Really is a shame. And then there's 3 ranged weapons. So let me check the info subs and see what's up with that. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so I missed a couple things. One, the first spell on the tome is overcharged, so it costs a little more than you'd expect at max level. 2, that's pretty much it for the tome, except also it does more damage depending on if you have more earth spells in your inventory, which is kind of cool. And then 3, the reason there are 3 ranged weapons, the Vanguard and the bow and the Glory, is that the Glory is the reward for beating the challenge mode. And somewhere, click the weapon's handle to swatch to bow mode. Yeah, so the challenge mode lets you have the bow and the spear in one inventory slot. So in hindsight, I really shouldn't have bought all 3, but it is what it is. They're all pretty. But yeah, as you can see, I can attack with the bow. Slightly different animation. Actually, maybe a very different animation. Let me see how it looks compared to the bow itself. So this is an energy clone of Kaisa, but the reason it's an energy clone of Kaisa is because Kaisa doesn't have a ranged version. So this is the ranged version for people who wanted to use the Kaisa. Yeah, also, the arrows are more rainbow on the Glory version, so I would recommend the challenge mode, just for the flex. So this video is pretty long, 45 minutes. God damn. So I'm going to stop it here. I'm not going to do any testing outside of like Combat Practice Trainer. In 2 days, I'll have a video, 1, going over the boss's mechanics in detail, and 2, testing out the items a little bit on some real monsters. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this live reaction to the quest. I'm a huge Pride fan, very much enjoyed. Great work, staff. I didn't notice any big bugs. Actually, I noticed one, but it was a small boss bug, so I'm going to let it slide. But very fun quest. Cool items. Nothing crazy, but the tome is actually kind of nuts. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day. Spread some peace and love. And I will see you all in 2 days when I fight the boss much easier and test out the items a little bit. Bye-bye. Have a good one. Happy Pride.